heck? Who are you? Bandit. Oh, this place is covered with bandits, okay. Aye. You see, these enemies are more my speed. Compared to the other guys who are fighting, these guys are a cakewalk. Why do they call it a cakewalk? You know, they say like it's a when something's easy, people say it's a cakewalk. What is a cakewalk? You know, cakes aren't really meant to walk around, last time I checked. Cakewalk. I mean, I guess it's easy to do a cakewalk, if a cakewalk is exactly what it sounds like. Just walk around with a cake. Sounds pretty easy to me. Cakewalk was a competitive dance competition with the couple winning a cake. Okay, so also something easy because the dance competition was not always about the difficulty of the steps, but the style and grace of the performance. Huh. There you go. I like this dynamic we got where I ask a random question and you have an answer for me. It's so good. Lunar Iron? What the frick is Lunar Iron? I've never heard of Lunar Iron before. Oh, I can upgrade the dagger, the bow, sorry, I mean, it's only 2 points. It's not really worth it, I don't think. Things you've never thought about. It's things that I've never really questioned either, but I'm like, playing this now, I'm just like, huh, why is it like that? When the moon is out, burns the target for 10 points. That is random as heck.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Lead on.
Yeah, my brain goes into weird places. Why do people walk on cakes? Did they actually walk on cakes in the cakewalk dance? Surely not. That's not. It doesn't sound like that's what happened. It sounds like it was just a dance, and you get a cake from your description. It's like a great man once said. You know, how do you get out of a jail cell made entirely out of cake? One bite at a time. Ouch. You walk in style to get the cake. That makes sense. Still, it's a bit of a random, like, expression. Because it says it's not based on the complexity of the steps that you do, but the grace of the performance. That's still not an easy thing. Like, to be able to move with grace, I feel like is pretty skillful. Because, like, anybody can memorize, like, the steps of a dance. Like, you look at how many people do, like, TikTok dances and stuff like that, right? But to actually, like, move with grace and stuff like that almost sounds harder. So I almost don't even understand the expression. It seems like that's more difficult. Other dances need technicality and grace. I don't know. It kind of feels like it's more difficult. Give me some venom. Mystic venom. Other dances need technicality and grace. This one only needs grace. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I still don't really understand what these things are. Like, is this like a DLC, or is it... Is it just like a quest that I've literally never done? Very confused. I'll have to look it up after the stream. If I remember. I won't remember, guaranteed. At your age, just moving is difficult. Oh no. It's a struggle enough for me to get out of bed, but that's just laziness. That's not necessarily anything to do with with age. I'm just lazy, man. Or roll around in bed. I've never really been much of a dance person. Never really danced much. It looks fun. If you actually, like, do the proper ones and stuff like that, but... It's nicer to blame age rather than admit laziness, yeah. That's alright. That's why, yeah, instead of going out dancing, I'm playing Skyrim. It's something that doesn't require any kind of physical effort. Alright, so let's do the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. I think this is the one where we go in and then it's already been taken by somebody else, even though it makes no sense. Because to get through the temple, I'm pretty sure you need to use your, like, dragonborn powers, but somehow somebody who doesn't have dragonborn powers is able to get through the temple. It makes no sense. Let's see, maybe playing through it again, I'll understand how they did it, but I feel like this is one of those things that just doesn't make sense. That they didn't think about. Oh shit, that's a frost roll. Man, if you're gonna fight me, fight me. Don't run away. Do you not know how to climb stairs? There we go. Yeah, I know with trolls you're meant to use fire because they, otherwise their health regenerates. The Labyrinthian, I'm certain, is a quest area. I think this is for the Mages Guild, you have to come here. Yikes, I nearly died again. Ouch. Help. Help me. Lydia, distract him. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Spiders, distract him. Oh, right in the back. Alright, come on, Lydia. Can't die on me yet. Still need you. It must be if they die, like, within a certain period of time, they actually just die for real. Like, if they get killed, like, 3 times in a row or something, maybe they just die. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we come here for the... I think it's the college, right? College of Winterhold? It's something like that, right? I remember this is for a quest. So we shouldn't be able to go here just yet. I don't remember what quest, but I remember it is to do with a quest. There's another enemy. Oh, it's another freaking frost troll, bro. I'm not fighting another frost troll. I fought 2 already. That's good enough. There we go. Double the healing. It is cool that you can dual wield spells and you can use 2 different spells at once. That's a really neat feature. And I think this is the thing where it's like if you... It's like a perk, maybe? If you cast the same spell in both hands, it makes like a stronger version of the spell.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off now.
I don't have to take that from you.
Alright, alright.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah.
Hey, Walrus, thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Walrus raid. How you doing, Walrus? What were you doing? I saw you got a new 3D model. Looks awesome. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just getting killed. There we go. Hello, hello. Hey, Pink Justice. Hey, Brian Holt. Hey, Walrus. Hey, Noodle. Hey, Cassis. Hey, Floof. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pink Justice and Bloof, for the follows. It's much appreciated. Hopefully you're both doing well. You're all doing well. How was your stream? Walrus beats you? I'm sure that's not true. Hey, Brian Holt. Thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, we're just playing some Skyrim, doing a bit of a nostalgia run. We're heading to get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, which is pretty exciting. But how are we all doing? Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Kaz the Cat. I play all sorts of games, and on Sundays I'm playing Skyrim, which is pretty exciting. If you guys aren't already following Walrus, make sure you do give them some love. They are really, really awesome. You have one of the most infectious laughs, I think, of any streamer. And a very nice person as well. How's Todd Howard's masterpiece tonight? Pretty good. We haven't crashed yet, which is always a good sign. Some of the enemies are actually really hard. How am I doing? I'm doing well, Walrus. It's unusual that you'd be streaming at this time. Usually you stream a lot later, right? But welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing wonderfully. But yes, make sure you guys follow Walrus if you aren't already. You also play RimWorld sometimes, right? So if you like RimWorld, Walrus has a different approach to RimWorld than I do. More of a organ harvesting approach. But yes, I'm doing very, very well. Organs for all. I actually did an organ harvest a couple streams ago, but it was to save somebody's life. It wasn't just for profit, which is I think what you mostly do. But what was on the agenda for today's stream? What'd you get up to? Need more health, I think. Are there any new ingredients that I can eat? Sure, we'll eat that. I love just eating random ingredients to figure out what they do. Can I drop something? Not really. Inventory management is such a pain. Ah, you did a game show. That's awesome. I remember some friends of mine were on another VTubers game show a while back. It was really fun. It was about, yeah, we had to guess the name of different game soundtracks. It was really cool. Eat an entire cheese wheel. Is that the game show? I don't know if I could do that. But what kind of game show? Video gaming, quizzes, what sort of stuff? You always have some really fun content, really fun ideas. I just play games. Alright, here we go. this. I'm playing as a cat, in case you guys were wondering. I'm sure you're all really curious. Of course I pick Khajiit. Oh! Stop freezing me. There we go. Oh. I need to get more arrows. I'm like a bit low on arrows. Yeah, Skyrim's been really fun. I've been playing through it again. I started it last week. And been playing through it again just for some nostalgia, because I've been missing the exploration. And I'm still finding stuff that I haven't done before, which is kind of crazy. Considering how many times I've gone through this game. Okay, I can drop Froki's bow. I might need it. Who knows? I don't know if Froki is like an important character or not. It sounds like it could be like somebody's name. He's like, hey, I'm Froki. Can you get my bow back? And I don't want to tell him I left your bow in the middle of a cave. Conjurer. Why are all these guys dead? What is happening down here? It's like a full-on, like, combat zone. Come on. And there we go. Alright. Strange. A what key? What key? I'm not sure what I said. When I say things, I don't think about them too much. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like that's where a magic thing would be. So many enemies. Uh-oh. Here we go. Not bad. But yeah, I'm playing as a stealth archer, which is really different for me. Usually I'm just the sword and shield guy. So it's a bit more challenging to play like this. You actually have to take your time and think about what you do and all that sort of stuff. Things that are not natural to me. Money. Ow, this place is nice. This is fancy as heck. I think I've mentioned a few times on stream as well, but Walrus was the person who made my Minecraft skin. Which was really awesome. Just did it for free, just out of the kindness of their heart. So nice. Which way am I going? I feel kind of lost right now. It's a potion. Chest. Oh. There we go, nice. We're down to our iron arrows, this is kind of bad. Because our iron arrows are kind of not very good. Where's the other switch for this? Ah, here it is. Of course it triggers all of the undead. What sort of mechanism could do that? Did they get like a defibrillator shock or something? When I pulled that lever? Like, why did they wake up when I pulled that lever specifically? I don't think it made a particularly large amount of noise or anything. Anything that we can disenchant. Disenchant the lunar item. Resist frost. Nice. Let's keep going. I know there's a part where you have to use the sprint ability that we've got. That's the whole reason why they taught you the sprint ability, was so that you could get through this place. There's a part where I think it's like the gate's like time limited or something like that from memory. Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't remember the last time I saw Nightmare Before Christmas. It's gotta have been like years and years. I do remember enjoying it, but I also remember being scared of it as a kid. It was a bit spooky for a young Kaz. I still watched it, but it was like, damn, this is scary. How do I even kill a skeleton with an arrow? It feels like it would be like completely ineffective. Wouldn't the arrow just like lodge between like two of his ribs or something, and then you would just be screwed? What's the new word we'd learn? Fade, become... Oh, this is a really good one. Become ethereal. This is a skill that you can use to ignore fall damage. If you're falling off a mountain, and you know you're about to hit the ground, you just activate the ability. You need armor piercing to break his bones. But I didn't have armor piercing. I just have iron arrows. How much damage would an arrow actually do to a skeleton? I feel like it would do a lot, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'm like trying to think, like how much damage, like if somebody gets shot with a bow and arrow, and we're talking about like a person with flesh, it does like a pretty significant impact, right? Would it break their bones? Or does it just damage flesh? I'm sure it would break bones if it hit it with enough impact, right? The iron tips from close range. True. So I guess that's good enough in that case. Blunt force trauma. Oh my gosh, so many gemmies. Who was Gem again? I think Gem was one of the characters in To Kill a Mockingbird, right? I think Gem was the main character's brother, if I'm not mistaken. It was Gem and Scout. Yeah, Scout was the main character, and then Gem was the brother. Ah yeah, this is the part where we have to use the sprint. Alright. That didn't quite work the way I was hoping. What the heck? Oh. Guys, get out of my way. Mind you, I feel like there's been a sprint button this whole time, and I haven't discovered what it is yet. Never mind. I could have sworn there was a sprint button in this game. Apparently it's not shift. It's not caps lock. How could it not be shift? I mean, you're telling me. I would have sworn it would have been shift. There is... I'm not crazy, right, Ichigo? There is a way to sprint in this game, right? Yeah, shift makes you walk slower. It's like a walk mode. Press and hold the Alt key. What? Why is it Alt? Oh yeah, there we go. What a random key. Yeah, you would have thought it would have been shift, and then Alt would be like the move slow ability. Weird. Who chose that button? Yeah, here we go, guys. Get ready for the biggest plot twist of the century. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood and I'll meet you, a friend. So how did this person get in here? Like, explain that. I had to use my sprint thing to get through the puzzle. But somehow this person got through. And I'll give you a bit of a spoiler, guys. This person does not have dragon powers. They don't have the shout, I'm pretty sure. I think they're just a normal person. So, this is just one of the great mysteries of Skyrim. I'm pretty sure that... What's her name? Daphne? Daphne? Delphine? I can't remember her name. It's something like that. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have the shout. Climbing gear? Maybe. I think it's probably more of an oversight. I don't think they really thought about it when they were designing the quest. Like, nobody... Because this is the thing, like, and I'm gonna go a bit into, potentially criticizing Bethesda. I know it's kind of overdone. As far as I'm aware, they don't do, like, design documentation the way that other companies do. So that's why there's a lot of stuff that is inconsistent. Like, most companies would, like, write down, you know, these are the things you need to be aware of for consistency, but I don't think Bethesda does that. Hey, Panda, you want big-eyed Kaz? Hello, Panda. How are you doing? Harpoon guns with ropes? That one almost sounds realistic. Bigger? They can't get bigger than that. That's as big as they get. No. Yeah, the eyes don't get any bigger than that, unfortunately. My eyes can only get so large before my head explodes. But yeah, it's one of the mysteries. But yeah, like, it's also explained with, like, Fallout 4. I don't know how familiar people are with Fallout 4. There's that quest where there's the kid inside the fridge, which makes no sense. in, like, so many ways. Because, like, his parents had, like, less than a 2-minute walk up the road. They never thought to, like, go down the road to look inside the fridge. And apparently he's been in there since the war happened. Which is, like, 200 years. And he's been inside a fridge for 200 years and he's still alive. I know he's a ghoul, but it doesn't make any sense. And he stayed, like, exactly the same. Like, he hasn't become, like, an adult or anything. Like, it's those little things that Bethesda really just doesn't get, I think. When it comes to world building and stuff like that. Alright, let's go into Riverwood. Do ghouls grow? There's not really any precedent for it, but then again, there's no precedent for child ghouls either. I think that's the first time there's been a child ghoul in the series anyway.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe.
But like, he's been inside the fridge for 200 years. And he's fine. He got turned as a child, yes. This is the person. So he got turned into a ghoul as a child. But it's like totally fine. I don't know. Just one of those things. Okay, made some potions. So I think rather than like food drinks. But they need to have some sort of sustenance, right? Yeah, and he's not like crazy or anything. He's perfectly normal. Like you can say ghouls don't need to eat, whatever, fine. Like I'm willing to accept that. But he's been in a fridge for 200 years and he's mentally like okay. Okay, I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Anyway, that's my Fallout 4 rant.
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
Oh, hello.
I need some more ale, or Nar.
You've had more than enough. Besides, you still haven't paid for the last one.
I'll find some coin for you. I
So
oh, there we go. She teleported.
Hearing so much about.
That's me, I'm the dragonborn.
For this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Help. Hello? Spider, please?
Don't even think about it.
What? Why is he blocking the door? Spider, why are you doing this to me? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Rooms and food.
Ooh, I thought I was actually going to be stuck there.
Cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Ooh, money.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
Alright, let's go. Lead the way.
Give me a mug of ale.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Ingredients. Well, since all this stuff is free, I'll be taking it.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the dragonborn. I hope they're right.
They are right. Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here.
I hope you're just playing dumb. I'm the one who left the note in Ustengrav.
Oh, that makes sense. What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful.
I take it you're a Marvel Rivals fan. I just came for the horn.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
I don't know why I'm being such an antagonist. Alright, go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time.
Someone like
If you really are a dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Alright, how do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
You said the Thalmor are after you.
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning.
I don't know if that's true.
But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be dragonborn.
Alright, why are you looking for a dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes. Yes, that's how I first learned I was a dragonborn.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Right, so why did you take the horn?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Fair enough. So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Okay. What makes you think they're coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Alright, where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Alright, let's go kill a
I
dragon.
need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Ooh, giant's toe. Barnacle, ice ray teeth. With sound effect. Kind of gross. Alrighty.
That's better. Let's get on the road to
Anything
Kynes
to
Grove.
disenchant? Yes, we can. Alright, sweet. It's merely one of the great mysteries of Todd Howard. I think, yeah, if you were to ask him that question, he would probably say, it just works. God, can you, video please? There we go.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trail.
Happy trails. That's such a nice thing to say to somebody before they go somewhere. Happy trails. I can't remember where this is or how far this is. Goodness, it's quite a hike. What a mole. I knew somebody whose name was a mole. A-M-O-L. Back off? Yeah, I'm leaving, man. Don't relax. Happy trails before he starts trailing you, and sneaky murky. Oh no. What was it? And I think in New Vegas there was the Happy Trails company, right? In the Honest Hearts DLC. I want to play New Vegas again. I want to do an evil playthrough this time. Ugh. As soon as I jumped off that cliff, I was like, this is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Purpo Gaming. Thank you for the raid. Playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Wait, was it? No, you were also playing Skyrim. Sorry, I was reading the other message the AI wrote. How'd you go with Skyrim? Did you have a good time? Welcome, welcome. Are we Astarion lovers? I've never played Baldur's Gate 3. I want to play it, but it's too pricey still. I keep saying stuff about Astarion. What's so good about Astarion? But welcome, Purpo. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful stream, and thank you for rating me. I've only been playing Skyrim for a bit, but I have played it before. This is just a nostalgia rerun sort of playthrough. But I hope you had a wonderful stream. And if you can, folks, make sure you give some love to Purpo if you can. So there was going to be more? More Baldur's Gate? I know they're doing their last... Apparently they're doing the last major update, or they might have already done the last major update. Which is adding some more, like, classes and stuff like that. I don't think there's going to be any more major content. Regrettably. He's the roguish, handsome dude. Fair enough. I mean, that's good enough for a lot of people, I think. He's good looking. Why not? But he's like a vampire. How does he walk around in, like, the sunlight? Or are vampire rules different? Or is he not a vampire? Oh, you thought there was going to be more, but with the way they thirst after him. Okay, gotcha. I'll go inside this cave. I'll regret this, but I'll go inside. Yeah, never played Baldur's Gate. But I hope you had a wonderful stream in any case. If you go to raid and run, get some rest, it's all good. I do appreciate your support. It's the same vamp rules because you got the worm. Yep, that's the thing I don't really understand about Baldur's Gate. It's like... got some, like, sci-fi shit in it, too. Because, like, there's those worms, which almost are like aliens or something, right? Don't they have, like, a spaceship? Like, what's the deal with that? I might be misunderstanding it. You played till Act 3. I've heard Act 3 is not as, it's like a kind of a low point, unfortunately. I think just that company can't close games out. Because it was the same with Divinity Original Sin 2, which I have played. The third act was the weakest, unfortunately. Don't really like the sci-fi stuff, that's fair. I think when I was younger I was more of a sci-fi guy, now I'm more of a fantasy guy. You played until it was almost the sci-fi part, fair enough. Yeah, it's a bit unexpected. Like, I feel like if you went in completely blind, and it, like, there's like a spaceship, you'd be like, what the hell? I think even, like, Heroes of Might and Magic and stuff like that are the same. Heroes of Might and Magic, some other, like, old... Wizardry, I think, even has the same sort of thing. A lot of old, RPGs have, like, these random sci-fi elements. I guess for the time it would have been a really, like, big twist. But I think it's, like, sort of cliche now. God, how many times is, like, a giant spider gonna drop in like that? I get it. Oh, thanks for blocking the path for them. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, am I stuck between my two spiders? Okay, never mind. I jumped over him. You get influenced by streamers, you restarted remote watching me, and now you're playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. Nice. Ooh, pickpocket. A pickpocket ring. That sounds nice. Yeah, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but it's whenever it's been on sale, it's never enough. It's never on sale enough for me. Like, I'd get it if it was maybe like 30 bucks, maybe. That's probably my limit. But until it's that price, I'm not getting it. And I'd say, well, it's not going to be that price probably for a very long time. It's like, oh, that's okay. I don't have to play it. Okay. Upgrade my sneak. Yes, I can upgrade sneak. Do I have enough skill to upgrade my bow stuff? Here we go. Arrows stagger all but the largest opponents 50% of the time. Nice. Hey, Asa, how you doing? I've got to give you a shout out. Asa's one of my amazing streamer friends. Super, super awesome streamer. Very kind, very cute. All those sorts of things. Definitely do give her some support if you can. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been unwell recently.
Hey,
I see your tweets now and then.
cave.
Hopefully you're feeling a little better.
Inside.
Baldur's Gate 3 was straight up. The streamer was too slow, he didn't like Astarion. Fair enough. I can understand that. You're working on it, that's good. But yeah, do take care, yeah? I know you work super hard, but you also need to make sure that you look after your health as well. I think I'm in the same sort of boat as you. If I get sick, I just work through it, and then eventually you get to a point where you can't do it anymore. But yeah, hopefully you can get some good rest. And as you hope you feel better soon. We do still need to do something one of these days. Repo? Asks Panda. No. No. Play the gift from iRobot with the robot saying no. Look at this bear. Such a meanie. There we go. Oh.